The Wii U, unfortunately, was not a success. And with the new Nintendo console launching with staggering numbers, it is doing so well, I thought we'd look back at it. I thought in a couple of years, if Nintendo would ever do a Wii U Classic Edition, because if you don't know, in 2016 they released the NES Classic Edition, and in 2017 they released the SNES Classic Edition. So I'm wondering, what would they do a Wii U Classic Edition with? So I just have my stack over here of Wii U games, and we can go through them and see which ones one may or may not be. I only have 20 written down on this list I have here. So if you ever see this white flashbang, it's me opening the Notes app. So we have that, and if I need to do more, if we need 5 more, I can add 5 more. If we need to do 10 more, I can add 10 more. I can do whatever. I just capped off with 20 because the Wii U didn't have as much exclusive like the Switch or the Wii does, so... Yeah, with that, we have a couple of... We'll just go through my stack first. We just have this. I'm going to leave it over here, but... flip it upside down here. Whoa. So, a lot of the Wii U games did get ported over to the Switch. So, this is the Wii U Classic Edition will probably come out first if they were going to do it. So, I think it's just kind of what's going to happen. But, for starters, I have this copy of Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. I think this definitely has to go on. I think obviously, well, right now, this goes on. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. I spelled country wrong. There we go. This is one of the great 2D platforms, like, of all time. So, obviously, it's got to go on there. And it's a Nintendo Selects Edition. So, I actually am playing through this on my channel right now, so go check that out. Yeah. This is a great one. Alright, here's a little interesting one. Here, we'll come back to you. We have, like, the Lego games. I don't think this could count because it is developed by Warner Brothers Games. So, this Lego game, it probably... just no. But this one is an interesting case because this is actually a Nintendo-published game that eventually did go multi-platform, developed by Warner Brothers. But this original game is a Nintendo game. I haven't played the Wii U version. I've played the Xbox One version. I have not played the original version, but... I had this copy. I recently bought it. I wanted... They had... Oh my gosh. They had the original version and they had the Nintendo Selects version. I thought, this is more interesting. I'm just going to buy this version. So, I got a little blemish down here, but I just think this is a really interesting copy. But I think for now, we put that in the maybe pile. Should we make a maybe pile? I don't know. I feel like we're not going to have enough slots. But just because that's kind of weird, we will. We'll make a little maybe one, but I think we'll eventually have to add it. Because it is a Wii U, or yeah, Wii U exclusive for a while, so I don't know if they could still do it. I'm assuming it's technically owned by Warner Brothers now. Like, Warner Brothers Games is the developer now, but maybe since it is originally a Nintendo game, we can get it. I think another obvious one is Mario Kart 8. I think this is just a good Mario Kart. And, you know, it's the Wii U's highest selling game. I think that's obviously got to go on. So, that's obviously Mario. I keep spelling it wrong. Mario Kart 8. Not Deluxe, though. I'd argue Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is, like, Mario Kart is more of a Switch game at this point, because it's one of the highest selling games of all time, and this is just the original. This is a prequel to that game. What else do we got? We got... Oh! Okay. This is one of the only Mario sports games on the console, and it is not as terrible as Scott the Wad made it out to be. It is a tennis game. It does what it set out to do. It is just Mario Tennis, though. So I have to think maybe pile. Because it's one of the only sports games on there. So we will write Mario Tennis down. I feel like I'm having trouble speaking today. Okay, what else? I think Nintendo Land definitely has to go on there. This is the Wii U's pack-in. I think it should be like the first game on there that you see. That's a great time. So, Nintendo Land is definitely going on. Nintendo Land. I know this is like I have a lot of the good Wii U games. We have a list later of the Wii U exclusives that we'll have to pick and choose from, but this is just my personal collection we have right now. Of course, we have Pikmin 3, one of the greatest games of all time. I think it's one of the greatest Wii U games. I need more light here. Hang on, let me get some more light. I'm filming this at 8:54 p.m. so it's dark outside, and I just finished watching Austin Powers, so I had the lights dimmed so I could just have the movie experience. I don't know, I just wanted that. So it is dark outside, so I had the lights kind of turned down, but now this should be better. My phone does this. I don't know. Whenever I'm filming in like a dark area, it will turn like a blur on. Sometimes when I do this, like it'll turn a little zoom thing on. So when I do this, it was like a very cool like flashbang picture. I have flashbang pictures of like all my friends. So yeah, look at something like this. You can maybe pick out a face if you try it, but yeah, if your phone is in the darkness, it'll go blurry, which is kind of what my camera's doing there. Back to Pikmin 3. Obviously, it's the Wii U's Pikmin, and I have Microsoft Teams opening for some reason. That is not what I wanted. Pikmin 3. So far on this list, we have Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, Mario Kart 8, Nintendo Land, and Pikmin 3. And then maybe probably we have Lego City Undercover and Mario Tennis Ultra Smash. Just so far. We have Scribblenauts Unlimited. That's a Warner Brothers game. This probably shouldn't be on here, so yeah. But Super Mario 3D World, obviously this has to go on here. Like, don't even have to explain. I just finished playing this game, by the way, so go check that series out. I got very mad playing that. Super Mario, oh my gosh. Mario 3D World. It's so weird, because it's not going to be like the definitive Switch version, so that's kind of odd. Speaking of definitive Switch version, Super Mario Maker has a sequel, and I think that should be on the Switch Classic, but should this be on the Wii U Classic Edition? Yes. I love Mario Maker. This is one of the best games ever. Is it better than 2? I love 2 because of the levels that I constantly go back to and play. They're really good, but I think if you're making a level, you got to go here. That's why in the start of Season 2 of Jackman Gaming, me and the boys played this game instead of making one on the new game, because this is just that's just way better to play on, so... yeah, that's going on. Super. Whoa, I can't type. Mario Maker. We might have to include. Well, we're kind of filling up. We're at 6 spots right now, so I don't know what we're gonna have to do. But Smash for Wii U. I think any Smash games on any console deserves to be there. Like, this is just such a fun franchise, and my box is bulging. Look at all the stuff you get inside. You get a manual in Wii U games. The best console ever. The Wii U is one of the best consoles in my opinion, though. By the way. Smash for Wii U. Easy money. We have Wii Fit You next, and I've never played it because I don't have the peripherals for it. I just had the game, so I don't think they're going to include a balance board in it, so I don't think that's going to play. I'm going to move this stack because I feel like it's going to get in the way. I'll move it back over there. And then we have this GameStop Hyrule Warriors that I bought for $10 because on the shelf it had the case, it had the box art, but they gave me this, and I was like, well, I don't really care. I can use this in a video as a prop or something. So yeah, it is the game. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm assuming we will put it in the maybe pile because I've heard it's good. But right now, that's my Wii U collection for this. So we'll put it in the maybe pile. I know it got a port on Switch, and then we had Age of Calamity. So yeah. All right. In terms of the games I don't have. I don't know if we want to go M-rated. I've never played M-rated games, but I know there are some great ones on the Wii U, like Bayonetta. So I don't know what we're gonna do, but we will figure it out. We'll try not to do M-rated because I don't think Nintendo wants that either. We have New Super Mario Bros. U and New Super Luigi U. I think, well, we can't just do Luigi U, right? I think we got to do both. I don't think they would put there's a combo disc, but that's just kind of like, that's 2 different games just combined in a combo disc. So right now we'll just do New Super Mario Bros. U. We'll do both right now. I do like Luigi U better, but, you know. What you gonna do? I don't know. We can always add more slots if we need to. I just did 20 because I don't know how many slots are gonna be here. I'm getting a... Alright. We have Sing Party next, and here's the thing, you can't play without the microphone, so they're going to include the microphone. I don't know, I don't think that's going to be one. But Game & Wario is another interesting one. They might do Game & Wario. I think we write down Game & Wario as like a maybe. Well, no, I think they do Game & Wario, so we'll put that on the list. We need like a fun little quick burst kind of game, because we need like a Zelda or something. I don't know. But there's not an original Zelda on the console. It's just HD versions of them. So maybe Wind Waker HD can be included. We'll put that in the maybe for now. But I do want a Zelda. Wait, it could just be Hyrule Warriors. I don't know. That could be what it is. We have the Wonderful 101, which I don't think, is it still? No, it went to PS4 in like 2020, I think. I don't know. But I think they do it. Honestly, it's another franchise they want to include, so we might have to do more slots than this. I don't know. We'll see. I'd like to do more slots. I like these kinds of videos. Wii Party U is a strong contender. It doesn't come with the gamepad horizontal stand, but what are you going to do? I really don't know, but I think they do it. I think we're going to do it. Wii Party U in the box. Put it in there. All right. What is next? Mario and Sonic at the Sochi 2014 Olympic Winter Games. We're going to write that down as a maybe. I don't know if it'll be included, but, you know, we're going to write it down. Mario and Sonic, Sochi 2014. Okay. What else? We have the Bayonettas, but like I said, I don't want to go to M-rated. We have the NES remixes. We are going to include the NES Remix Pack. I think that would be one they're also going to do. That is a Wii U game. I think that's fun. I don't know if it'd be any good by the time. Just because we have the NES game on Switch, which is also really good. But I think they'd do it. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker is another... we're going to put that in the maybe pile. Because I think you have Captain Toad representation in 3D World. But, you know... We will see. That's kind of on the higher level. I think they would. Now for some Kirby representation, we have Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. 100%, I think so. Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. We are going to go ahead and add 5 more slots. So 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. We could even do 30. I don't know how big this list can get because we have a lot of maybes piling up here. Mario Party 10. People say it's trash, and I've never played it, but I think Nintendo needs a Mario Party on here, even though we already have Wii Party. No, I think we do it. Because I know some people, like, Wii Party is good enough for them, but I think we just go ahead and do Mario Party 10. Xenoblade Chronicles X. We need that, like, RPG on it, you know? I think so. I've never played it, but I don't know. It got a remaster earlier this year, so it could be really good. Chronicles X. You know what? Why not? Xenoblade. I've never played a Xenoblade game. I'd like to. I've heard they're good. I don't know if I get into it, but it'd just be cool to have. Splatoon, definite yes. Splatoon is just fun. And I think, you know, that's just one of those games you got to have on here. So Yoshi's Woolly World? I think we gotta have a Yoshi game. I feel like I'm doing this really fast now that I've added more slots. Woolly World. Did I spell Woolly wrong? No. Okay. Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival. Here's the thing. Do you have your Amiibos? I feel like my computer's about to crash. There we go. Oh. There we go. Do you, like, you gotta keep your amiibo? I don't think they do it. Like, that's just too much work. So, I don't think that's gonna happen. Tokyo Mirage Session Sharp FE. That is going in the maybe pile. Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE. There you go. That's in the maybe pile. Twilight Princess HD. Again, that's going, like, right next to Wind Waker. Because I don't know. Everyone forgot this port happened. Everyone forgot the Wii U happened anyway, so I don't know. Pokken Tournament? That's like one of the only Pokemon games. Let's do it. I don't know. I've never played it, but it is one of the only Pokemon games. Tournament. There we go. And then we have 2 Star Fox games. Now, when they made the SNES Classic Edition, they had Star Fox 2 unlockable. So there was 31 games in that. I'd say we write down Star Fox 0. I think that's the better one. Star Fox 0, and then next to that we write Guard unlockable. I think that's fair. I think we have the Star Fox game unlockable again. We can't break from tradition. Paper Mario Color Splash? Maybe. I don't know. We have a lot of maybes. I need to once the list is almost done, we'll look at it closer. But I just kind of want to put them in because we have a lot of Marios. We have like Donkey Kong Country is Mario adjacent. We have Mario Kart 8, 3D World, Mario Maker, New Super Mario Bros, and Luigi U, Game & Wario, Mario adjacent there. Mario Party 10, Yoshi Woolly World, Mario adjacent there. So we have a lot on the list already. So let's just keep going with the list here. The Breath of the Wild is the last game on this list here, so that's kind of sad that that's all Nintendo published. Like, yeah, I think that it. Well, okay, I guess I lied. That is the Wii U Zelda. I mean, it has to go on there, right? Right. And that's why I'm like really against putting Twilight Princess and Wind Waker HD on the list, because. Like, Skyward, you wouldn't put Skyward Sword on the Switch class. That's just a port. And that's what these games are. It's just the ports of the games in HD. They're not new experiences. Breath of the Wild is. Breath of the Wild is a great game. That is the Wii U Zelda. That is the Switch's Zelda, technically, too. So, I just don't see them doing that. So in the maybe pile, we have Lego City Undercover, Mario Tennis Ultra Smash, Hyrule Warriors, Wind Waker HD, Mario and Sonic, Sochi 2014, Captain Treasure Tracker, Tokyo Mirage Session, Sharp FE, Twilight Princess HD, and Color Splash. We have 4 slots left, and I think we can fill them up. So I think Lego City Undercover deserves it. Like, honestly, I think that's a good one to put on the list here. So that goes on the list. I think it deserves it. You glorious game, you. You made it onto a Nintendo Classic game. When they do if they don't do a Wii U Classic Edition, they're going to put Wii U games on Virtual Console. That's not what it's called anymore. The Nintendo Switch Online subscription pack. You better make it on because you deserve it. Alright. 3 slots left. I think Captain Toad deserves to be on here also. I think he deserves it. Good job, Captain Toad. I've never played the Wii U version, but I have the Switch version, and it is a good experience. So, I really hope that was you making that noise and not someone breaking into my house. Dog. There are 2 slots left. This is getting tough because I don't want to include just anybody. Like, we have... I feel bad not putting in Wind Waker HD because everyone knows Wind Waker HD as the Wii U game. Right? Like, I just don't know what to do here. I'm honestly leaning towards Hyrule Warriors in this regard. I think we do Hyrule Warriors. I think that's good. I think that's what we do. We just do Hyrule Warriors. I think it's good. I think it's great. All right. We have one more. Between Mario Tennis Ultra Smash, Wind Waker HD, Mario and Sonic Sochi 2014, Tokyo Mirage Session Sharp FE, Twilight Princess HD, and Paper Mario Color Splash, what will it be? I'm genuinely, this is hard. I don't want it to be Ultra Smash. I don't think it can be Ultra Smash. Nintendo fans would outcry if it's Ultra Smash. But I don't think, for the life of me, it could be a Zelda HD game. I don't think especially not Twilight Princess. That is just off the board. Twilight Princess is just deleted. I am honestly leaning towards Wind Waker because I remember the Wii U version more. If you bring up Twilight Princess, I'm going to remember the Wii U version before the GameCube version. Both are going to come to mind, but I'm going to think of the nice colors of the Wii U version. But I don't think that this is deserving of the Wii U Classic Edition. That is gone. I've never played Tokyo Mirage Session Sharp FE. So, no one has. You're gone. It is between 3 Mario games, and I don't think it'd be Mario and Sonic. We are putting... Oh my gosh. I've never played Color Splash, but I've played Mario... Like, Mario Tennis Ultra Smash is a safe enough game. You know what you're getting. But I think the fans would enjoy Color Splash a bit more. So, I think that's what we're going to do here. That is the list here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to put it up on screen just a second. Just let it... I'm waiting for it to... Well, so I can take a picture of it. Maybe... There you go. Alright, now all I gotta do is do this, I think. Yeah, we'll do this. Perhaps, maybe if it'll load. Okay. Then we go over here. down. I think this is what we want. Beautiful. I gotta shrink it down to size. Oops. We're getting there, folks. I'm gonna show you this list. Alright. Yeah, it worked. Good. On the Wii U Classic Edition, we have Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, Mario Kart 8, Nintendo Land, Pikmin 3, Mario 3D World, Mario Maker, Smash Bros. For Wii U, New Super Mario Bros. And Luigi U, Game & Wario, Wonderful 101, Wii Party U, NES Remix Pack, Kirby and the Rainbow Curse, Mario Party 10, Xenoblade Chronicles X, Splatoon, Yoshi's Woolly World, Pokken Tournament, Star Fox Zero with Guard Unlockable, Legend of Zelda, I forgot to put Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild, Lego City Undercover, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, Hyrule Warriors, and Paper Mario Color Splash. We did it. This is my Wii U Classic Edition. Go ahead and put yours down in the comments. See if I would include Ultra Smash. Let me know that in the comments. I'm sorry for all you Wind Waker HD fans. I just don't think they'd do it. And if they did, I don't know. But this is a fun video to make. I want to do more like this. The Wii U is like the only console I have an affinity with that I can do this to this level, because the Switch has so many games that I haven't played. Like, I haven't played Tears of the Kingdom. I know that'd be on there. I haven't played any Xenoblade Chronicles games. I know that'd be on there. I haven't played any. I've played Pokemon Sword maybe once. So I just need to do more. But this I can tell, like, the Pokken Tournament is like the only Wii U game on the console. So that should go on. That's the only Pokemon game on the console. So that should go on there. But overall, this is a fun time. Thanks for watching. See you next time.